Hey guys, this is Bariatric Support Online. We are going to be our first live stream test right now. There may be a few of you guys watching, there may be nobody watching, but we're just doing a test right now to test out our angles and stuff like this. So I'm John. I'm the creator of this program. This is Jen. She's one of our very fabulous cooks, but also she's going through the program. So basically, we're just going to go through a few moves. We're going to go through the kettlebell swing, the kettlebell clean, the kettlebell squat, and the kettlebell high pull. And if we get to it, we'll do the snatch. But what we're going to do here is we're just going to go through those quick progressions, and then we're going to do one workout that is super easy, and we're going to do a quick modification for it. So we're going to go from there. So the first thing we're going to talk about right now is just what the kettlebell is. So this is a kettlebell. This is going to be the basis for most of our exercises. So the reason why we use this is a total versatile gym all-in-one move. If I could say you only needed to buy one thing, it would be the kettlebell, because I can do every single body part for cardiovascular and for strength training with this one weight. So that's why we're going to switch to that. So we're going to talk about it right now. So this is the bottom of the bell. So if I ever say bottoms up, that means the bottom goes up in the air. This is they call it the bell or the body. That's just the whole circle. Or you can also call it a cannonball. So one name people call it is a cannonball with horns. So this is also called the horns. So how you grip the kettlebell, you make an OK symbol with your hand. Just like that, you put the OK symbol in the crook of the bell. You have two crooks, right here and right here. If I say outer crook, it's over here. Inner crook is in the center. And you just wrap your hands around so that, here, I'll go to the side view, maybe you can see a little better. So you have the horns here. The OK symbol is there. So when you're holding it, the bell sits kind of at a twisted angle. That's the key right there that you really want. So we'll switch back to the front view. So the key here is it's all hip driven. So I'm gonna do a few reps myself, and then I'm gonna show with Jen a little bit. So the key is your feet are not real close together, and they're not super far apart. It's at that, I like to call it the attack stance. So basically, if I was to come up, like have Jen and have her stand like that, if I walked up to her and I just pushed her, she'd be ready. Like, good job. So yeah, so that's the key right there, is to really focus on, so if I was to have her stand with her feet really close together, just like that, and just walk up, I could easily, not that easy, but push her over like that. So that's the thing, is you want to be at that position where if I was to come and attack you or something like that, you'd be ready. So so the key here is to have the OK symbol there, and the swing is all hip driven. So if you go to the side angle here, so you're here, the hip goes back and the hip rockets forward. So it's not really a arm exercise, it's more of a hip exercise. So let's do double hand. So when let's do double hand, the OK symbol is in the center and the hand just hold it. So here, you go forward and back just like that. That's the motion we want to have. Okay? Just like that. Okay? See how my back is staying straight and my hips are doing kind of the biggest travel of the whole thing. So let's go ahead and practice that a little bit, and Jen will try it. You can use the big boy bell. Okay, so she's going to keep her back straight the best she can, and just do a slight hip back and then hip forward and get the bell swinging. Yep, just like that. Perfect. Good. So that's the key right there. So that's the swing. We're going to do probably 10 to 15 seconds of those. Our goal is to get to 30 seconds of one arm and 30 seconds the other arm. But if you're just starting out, what you want to do is actually do, you have 30 seconds one arm, 30 seconds the other. Just starting out, you would switch to doing the double just like this. So good job. So the next one is going to be, I'm just going to rapid fire through them, and we'll go, and I'll coach as we go. So the next one is the clean. You want to think of, there's a wall right in front of you. So if there was a wall right here, I would go down a little dip, and I'd come up there. See, the bell stays in the midline. The bell doesn't come out, and the bell doesn't go forward. So it's really here, down, and then up. Down, and then up. down, and then up. That's the motion there. What most people do wrong when they do this, switch the side angle here for a second, is you're here, and what they're going to do is they go here, and they go out, and they bang in. They go down, out, and bang in. So if you think of a wall right there in front of you, some people actually stick their hand right here and just kind of right there. Yep. So if I go down, I will not hit Jen. That's the key right there. That's the goal. So for that, that's what we want to do. So Jen's going to go ahead and try that with that weight. Just like that. So if I was to stick my arm right here and go down, and she'd rip it up just like that. That's the clean. Just like that. So now we're going to switch from that to the squat. So I'm just going to coach her through this. So she's going to go up to the squat. You can go right here. So this is the first phase of the squat. So she's going to squat down. And the key here is she doesn't have the full range of motion that all of us will have. So what you're seeing is she goes down as far as she can, and she comes back up. So her goal is not to rapid fire these. Her goal is to go to that point where she can't go any further and just go a little bit and then come back up and then do it again. And a goal as time goes on, she will be able to do more and more and more. So go ahead and do a few more. Good. That's really good. So the next one's going to be the high pull. She's going to take her left foot, slide it forward, and the other one back a little bit more. And the arm's going to go so down like this and then rock it up. And you kind of think of, if you take your arms like that and they go together. So if you were like a plane, like when kids play plane, it's here to here, here to here. There you go, just like that. And if you want to get a little more range of motion, you actually go between your legs with it and get a little more. Good. Really good. Okay. Those are the 4 main ones. There's a more advanced one that I'm going to show you guys now. I'm not going to add it in, but this is something you're going to go to. So you're here. It's just like the swing. What you do is you go all the way up, just like that. Okay? Just like that. So I just showed you the swing, the clean, the squat, and the high pull. Those are our 4 main ones. Next time we do this, we may work on the snatch. I just want to show you guys a brief glimpse of it. So we should have one more black yoga ball around here somewhere. So let's go ahead and find that. And then, so Jen's going to do some modifications on that. So the modifications are going to be, so when I'm doing the main workout, because I'm doing better, Jen's going to switch to doing the modifications. So we have a yoga ball. One thing you want to do is find a good wall base. Take the yoga mat, shove it right there, and find a good spot so the ball doesn't roll too much. Okay? You want to get your legs all the way against it, just like that, and go ahead and hand me the weight. So you keep the weight there, and for here, you would actually just squat down, feel the ball, and then pop back up. That would be the modification for the squat. For the swing, you would be here, and really it's a bottoms up move. So you're here, and I actually like that there's a ball here, but the tricky thing you have to do is you have to have the ball against the wall, because if you do it this way and the ball's not against the wall, you might end up on your butt. So you're here, bounce it off the ball, and come up, just like that. Hitting the microphone. Sorry about that. So here, bounce against the ball, come on up. This is the swing. Okay, this is the modification for you if you are not able to stand for a long time. The clean one is the same one. So it's here, back is straight, come up to here, come up to here. And if that's too easy, just do one arm. This is the one you want to do. Okay, that's that. And the high pull, 1 foot forward, and kind of do the same thing. Just like that. So you can do this whole workout without standing. So you can do it right on the couch. Okay? So go ahead and do that. And I'm going to have you use the 3-pounder because I want to actually get a good weight in. So we talked a little bit about the ball, which is a great form of workout. You don't have to use the ball. You can use any kind of chair or anything like that. And the other thing you can do is a thick yoga mat. They make these really thin yoga mats, which are fine. They work just fine. But for us who, like for me, I was 215 pounds heavier than I am now. Getting on the floor was not fun. Getting back up was even worse. So with this mat here, It gives a little cushion, so it gives a little pad. The other thing is they sell these cheap interlocking mats that you can get at Costco, Fred Meyer, Walmart, all these places. Amazon probably sells them. We'll put a link in the video for that. So basically for this, you can kneel down on them. There's a nice softer side here, a more grippy side here. What I like to do is, if I have a hardwood floor, I get those rug grippy things. I take the mat and I put the grippy side down. It really grips in there, and I lay on this, and this is nice and smooth. So that's a good way to do that. So I have one of these set up for myself, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to start the workout here pretty quick. I'm going to get a little music going, just so we have a little something showing. So let's see. What do you want to listen to, Jen? Little oldies? All right, we don't want that one. We want, sorry about that. We got to get our right song. This one. The playlist I wanted. There we go. So, let's do this one. That's fine. There. We'll do a little oldie song. Hey Logan, have you checked the live stream yet? For the volume, you can hear it? Okay, we're going to start with the swing. We're going to do it real quick. We're going to go for approximately about 30 seconds. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to do the double. We're going to go ahead and go right now. Okay. Yep. No. Yep. Stay right there. Yep. Just like that. And you just do the swing. Good. So Jen's just going to do the modification for the swing, and she's going to stand up after when she's ready and do the rest. There you go. Good. Got 5 more seconds. Okay. Right now we're going to switch to the clean. So Jen, you can come up and come right here. Perfect. So for the clean, we're going to think about that wall in front of us. We're right here. Okay, right here. Come down, rip it up. Good. Good job. Just rip it up. Okay. You go at your own pace. See, I'm going a little faster than Jen, and that is just fine. Even though I have a lot more heavier weight, she should be able to go faster than me. There you go. Okay. We're going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Just switch arms in the air if best you can. And there you go. Little trick you'll find out. If you have a Fitbit on your wrist, you should turn it around. So she's going to keep going. You can turn the Fitbit around so the probe is on this side. Saves you the screen. I broke an Apple Watch that way. Wasn't pretty. Okay, keep it going. Good. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to switch right to the squat. So right here and squat it down. So go ahead. So you see how Jen, she goes as far as she can. Keep your knees in line. Don't go past your toes. Good. And she's getting a lot more range of motion. When she first started, she was going a lot less. So she's getting better at it. Your goal, you have this bell here, booty to the floor. That's the goal, but keep everything straight. You can get there. When I first started, it's 405 pounds. That's all I could do. Now I can do a lot more. So that's the key, guys, right there. We got 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right to the high pull. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back, and go ahead and rip it forward. Good. Yep. Little airplane arm. There. and elbow back. There you go. And you want your elbow to be higher than the bell. So as she comes up, it's here. The one way to think about it is there's an attacker coming at you. As he's coming at you, you want to elbow him in the head. You know, makes it a little fun. And she'd probably like to do that a lot to me. So there you guys go. She's going to switch in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch arms. Good. Real good. So watch how, if you notice, her elbow is going higher than the bell. Good. Real good. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. So this next workout we're going to do is a squat workout. This is a great one to do at home or at work on a lunch break. You only have to do it for 3.5 minutes. It's going to be fun. So it's called Bring Sally Up is what I like to do it. It's an old military cadence thing, but what it does is it just kind of keeps a good pace. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Jen come back here to the ball again. So she's going to be able to have the ball to sit back down in. Because she doesn't have the full range of motion that she wants, I want her to actually sit down on the ball and stand back up. Because what you notice is there's a part where you have to rest. And I'll show you in the thing. So you go down, rest, and go over there. So Logan, can you actually hear the music over the speaker? No, I can hear you. The music? Yeah, I can hear the music. Good. So we're going to switch to, it's called Flower by Moby. The main song, so we're going to switch here. Okay, here we go. Bring Sally down. Right here. You hold it down here. Bring Sally down. Just like that. Every time I say up, you go up. So the thing here is you're doing the motions. And all this does is think about how many times you are getting up and down from your desk every day. There you go. This is the hard part. You have to stay down. Up. Okay, keep it going. How you doing, Jen? Okay. Sometimes you get off. So we're going to make Jen come up here now. Come up here, and go as low as you can. Up. Hold it. Hold it. Try to go lower. There you go. Having fun yet? Yeah. See, it's quite a bit. Really works those legs. And as you need to, you can actually add the weight. I like to move a little bit at the bottom here. There you go. She thought it was over. There you go. We're almost there. Are you burning yet? Burning? Here's the thing about this. Do you have to do the whole thing every time?
Yes. No, you don't.
See, I even miss some sometimes. Way to go. There we go. So guys, that is the Bring Sally Up workout. You do it as much as you can. You go from there. She's hurting. That's good. So the thing about this is we're not trying to hurt you. We're not trying to make things worse for you. We're giving you little things to do and challenges. So for that kind of music, it's fun. It's poppy. But the other thing is you don't have to do the whole thing every time. You start out small and you go from there. So that's just our first live stream. We're to test it out, testing out the microphone and everything. We'll see how it goes. Thanks, guys.